What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 20 of our Texas Rangers franchise. You guys saw it up on the screen. This team is hot. We've won 11 straight games, and I promise you guys that was not save, back out, sim, save, back out, sim. That is a pure simulation. Guys, we've won 11 games in a row, and we are going to Arizona in the desert to face off against Zack Godley, who has not been good. 2-9 with a 5.8 ERA. So we can definitely take advantage of this pitcher in today's ball game here. Here's a base hit. Just kidding. Oh, wait, am I? Because Delano DeShields looks like what looked like to be a ground out. He looks safe. It first looked like it was going to get through. Then shortstop made a nice play. And then the throw was just not in time. So upon challenging, Chris Woodward wins the challenge. Delano DeShields is safe on the call. So we get a base hit here by Elvis Andrus, and DeShields is going to take off for third, get in there safely. Andrus, now a 20-plus game hit streak, 21 to be exact. So he's hitting the ball really, really well. Probably a big-time factor and the reason we've won 11 games in a row right here. So here's Rougned Odor coming up, and he gets a fly ball out to center fielder Ketel Marte, who's going to get it back in, but not before the run does score. There was a tag and a sac fly. So Odor, who has been struggling, hitting about in the 100s right now in the last 10 games. And then Joey Gallo comes up big time with a big-time boosh. 15th pitch for Godley is going to go into the seats. It's going to be a 2-0 game here. Andrus was picked off at first base, by the way. So it's going to be 2-0 here in the top of the first, and we turn it over to Shelby Miller, who has been decent. He started off the year really hot, but since has fallen off to the wayside here a little bit. 5-5 record, 3+ ERA. He's not pitching too bad, guys. Not pitching too bad. So out here in the desert, his former team, his former club, the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he's looking for a little bit of revenge here. He's going to get a strike 3 on Jazz Chisholm. Here is the next batter, the third batter, David Peralta. Really good outfielder, by the way. Another good outfielder here, Nomar Mazara, going to track this baseball down right in that little pesky right field corner that gives a lot of outfielders problems here in Chase Field. So 2-0 here, 0-2 count. Eduardo Escobar going to strike out on a two-seam fastball by Shelby Miller, hitting up to 94. Everything's looking good, guys. Everything is looking good here for your Texas Rangers. Josh Fuentes, you guys haven't seen a lot of him lately. Patrick Wisdom has won the job, but he needed a break. And now Fuentes is getting the start here, and he is going to go deep. A fastball that just got at that low inside part of the plate, something that Josh, I know, likes to hit. And Godley's going to give up 2 solo home runs in 4 innings. It is now 3-0 Texas, guys. Take a look one more time at this pitch. Boom! I mean, it didn't even get out that hard. It wasn't even that hard of a hit. I understand it's a home run, and home runs are usually of the hard hit variety, but this one just kind of carried. It wasn't like a home run like you just see here by Ketel Marte, who drove the baseball. So Fuentes gets his 7th. Marte gets a home run. It's going to be 3-1, and Jordany Valdespin is going to strike out. And here is Adonis Garcia lifting a little looper here to second base. And Zack Godley coming up the pitcher spot. He's going to strike out, and he's thinking like, dang it, I should have been swinging the bat. Why am I not swinging the bat? Take your pitches. Swing, baby. You don't get very many good ones as a pitcher. You don't give him any opportunities to get base hits as a pitcher, right? All right, so here is Joey Gallo coming up, who hit that home run in his last at-bat against Godley, looking to do some more damage here at first pitch, swinging. Oh, baby, drive, deep drive, go to left center field. It's gone. It's just going to get over the fence, over that yellow line, just like Josh Fuentes. And, guys, just to let you guys know, it is on Hall of Fame. I'm not just hitting bombs and dingers on rookie level here. So you guys caught it mid-stride here. And 5-1 is the score right now in the top of the 6th inning. Godley at 71 pitches. And the D-backs manager coming on out in that slow trot, that slow walk out there to take him out. So we're going to go up against Matt Koch. Fuentes, base hit out to right field. So we're continuing that hot streak for Josh Fuentes here. Nomar Mazara coming up. He's going to get a pitch that he can drive. He sends it deep, way back, but Eric Thames out there in right field, going to take care of it. Here's Jazz Chisholm again, going to strike out. this time on a 77-mile-an-hour curveball by Shelby Miller for his 7th strikeout on the game. And just check this out. Just take one more look here. I don't know. I don't know if that crossed the plate as a strike. It looked kind of low to me. So I definitely am right there with Jazz Chisholm to complain about that call. But you know what? As a Rangers person here for you guys, we're taking the call. We're taking the call. So Shelby Miller gives up a double to David Peralta. And next up, we got Eric Thames going into the gap right past Delino DeShields. And the comeback engine is on for MLB The Show, as it is now 5-2. So not Marcus Thames. There's my Tigers fan coming out on me. Eric Thames is going to get an RBI double. Jake Lamb coming up, 79-mile-an-hour, 12-6 curve is going to strike him out. Zach Granite gets his second base hit of the game in the top of the 7th with nobody down. So we're back in business, guys. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa with Granite stealing. We got a little hit and run going on, so we stay out of the double play. Now I got a runner on second base here. We can do some damage. Nelson Cruz coming up, leading the team in home runs with 20. Big-time Boosh possibility? Maybe. He's going to lift this one out to center field, though. Ketel Marte takes care of this one, and Granite is actually taken off for third. He's going to slide in safely. Not really too much of it being contested here. Delino DeShields, though, a little fly ball to right, and Thames dives, can't get it. It's going to go all the way to that corner, the right field corner we talked so much about in the pregame, and take a look. Delino DeShields is going for home from third, slides in head first. He slides in safely, an inside the park home run, and it is now 7 runs for the Rangers. It was 5 runs earlier, and then this base hit was going to easily score Zach Granite, but dude, look at DeShields motor on through. The third base coach is like, dude, you got to stop. He's like, screw that, I'm going. 7-2 game here in the top of the 7th, and Elvis Andrus looking like he wants to go deep, but Peralta is able to corral this one in left to stop the Rangers' offensive output here. Granite can't handle this one, but luckily though, only 55 speed, not going to be testing the arm of Granite in left field. That's Valdespin with the single. Aramis Ramirez, I call him, wait, what? Aramis Ramirez. Aramis Garcia, not Adonis Garcia, like I said earlier. It's going to get on, and here is an error by Josh Fuentes, and runs will score. So the comeback engine again is on. Bottom 7th, and Josh Fuentes with the error. Can't have it, man. We got to be solid on defense here, but a base hit back up the middle. This will score 2 runs. And just like that, guys, it's going to be 7-5 Texas here in the bottom of the 7th. Chris Rusin is getting lit up. So now he's rattled because Valdespin is going to get hit in the back. David Peralta comes up, and he is going to get a ground ball to third. But, Fuentes thought he tagged him, and he goes to second. What was that? He thought he tagged him, but the runner stopped, which was a very headsy play, a very smart play by the base runner, and now Rusin's even more rattled as he's going to hit Thames here. 2 hit batters in this inning, and you know what? We're just like, we got to keep ourselves with the lefty here. We have to. Loop isn't warm. You got to play the matchups here in this type of situation, despite Rusin's struggles here in this inning. Most of it coming from the defense. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You know, Josh Fuentes had a little bit of a derpy inning there, but he's going to try to make up for it here with a line drive over center field's head. Marte gets to it after it bounces up against the wall. So Fuentes gets in with a double. So hopefully we can score this run here and kind of make up for that lack of mental capacity. Man, oh man. So we do have bases loaded here after a base hit by Zach Granite. So it's looking like we're in good spot here, a good position in order to do that. Kiner-Falefa coming up, and he's going to strike out. He's going to strike out on a nasty slider there, low and away. Top of the 8th is over. That was Greg Holland with the strikeout on the inning. So we're going to Sean Kelly here in the bottom of the 8th, and a ground ball back to first base. Going to make this out on Eduardo Escobar. Things are looking good for Sean Kelly. He's been struggling here in this 2020 season, and just as I say that, you give up a home run to Valdespin, a guy that's not going to hit a lot of home runs on you, And in the bottom of the 8th, Kelly gives up that solo shot. Actually, his 12th on the season. So he's actually having a pretty good year in the power department. Did not expect that. Totally did not expect that. Still bottom 8th. We get an out. We got 2 now. And now we're going to go with Chris Martin here to take over for Sean Kelly. And he's got a .64 ERA, guys. So he's looking pretty darn sharp in this 2020 season. We're about midway through this 2020 season. He's pitching well. He's pitching well. Maybe we should have gone with him instead of Sean Kelly to start with. But regardless, it's going to be 7-6 game here. Top of the 9th, 2 down. Elvis Andrus going to ground out. And now we've got our work cut out here for us, guys. We need Jose Leclerc. Come on, baby. You got 28 saves on the season so far. That's good for Major League lead right now in saves. And it's looking good so far. 3-1 count. Get a little pop out into foul territory. You guys can see it right there. Jose Leclerc right ahead of Aroldis Chapman, Anthony Swarzak with 28. Here's a pop-up again in foul territory, and Connor Falefa's going to camp underneath this and get the out. Chisholm is out. David Peralta coming up. He's hitting 211, so you can attack this guy. 2-1 count here, and it looks like the game's going to be over, right? Elvis Andrus, lackadaisical throw. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Throw the ball. You're one of the premier shortstops in the game and have been for a long time, defensively speaking, and you do that? Throw the ball. It looked like he was out, like we weren't going to be able to we weren't able to challenge that call. We couldn't challenge it. It didn't even give us the option. So I thought he was out. It looked really close. It could have been gone either way here. But a ground ball back to Leclerc makes the easy play, and we win the game, guys. It was shaky. It was a little iffy, but we got the job done. We got the job done, and I'm impressed with this team and how we hit. Maybe not so much as how we played defense, but I think, all things considered, we had a decent game here today in the desert. So Rangers win 7-6 on 12 hits, 1 error by Fuentes that caused 2 runs. So again, Fuentes, every time he does something good, bad things happen in the field. I don't know. He's kind of a head case for us right now. But there's the box score, the final box score for you guys. Did see the error by Fuentes there. Shelby Miller, 6 innings. Actually pitched pretty decently, I thought. Only two earned runs. I'd like to think that he pitched okay. What do you guys think? How do you guys think that this series is going so far? We're going to be taking a look at the All-Star break here in next episode. I'm not sure who we're going to be playing here. We got a lot of divisional games coming up. We got the Houston Astros, we got the Angels, we got the Mariners coming up. Basically everybody in that division. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red button for a subscribe or my logo in the bottom right-hand corner. See you guys in the next one on Thursday. As always, peace.